So I want to give you something today, man, that really works. Because there's so much stuff out there, man. There's so many videos that you can just be taking in. There's so many different channels that you can be subscribed to. And there's so many different techniques that you can do on yourself. But listen, man, what's really going to do it for you? What's really, really going to grow you? I'll share what works with me, man. And I genuinely think this is going to be probably the most powerful thing that you're going to come across, because it's the one thing you've been avoiding. And, and that is you're not being honest with yourself, and you're hiding things from yourself. And this is holding you back. The amount of growth that you can have if you just put everything down, you stop and you tell yourself, listen, man, shut the fuck up and be honest. Sit down, look at what you need to look at. Enough BS. Enough, man. Stop it. Sit down, look at it. And this triggers us, man, doesn't it? It makes us feel uncomfortable. It rocks the boat. But this is the thing. If you want to grow, you want your boat to be rocked like crazy. You want to be shaken up. You want to be triggered. You want to have this sharp emotional experience that makes you go, fuck, I do need to do that. I do need to be honest with myself. I have been hiding. I have been BSing myself. Because what we do, man, and listen, I do this too, is we hide from our stuff. We hide from our BS. We keep things at the back of our mind. We know it's there, but we don't want to look at it, man. We don't want to confront it, because subconsciously, you'd have to change. You'd have to be a different person to even go near that. And this is where it gets really good, man. Really good. This is where we start to do emotional mastery work. Here it is. You have been avoiding all of this, and you are currently still in denial about all of this. And yet, even just allowing yourself to hear this message and sort of starting to emotionally accept this, you actually feel better. You actually feel lighter. Honesty, watch what happens when I'm honest. Honesty. Honesty is healing. You'll say, man, I feel amazing. I feel amazing because I'm not hiding. I'm not avoiding myself. I'm looking at myself and I'm okay with that. And my soul feels so much lighter because I'm finally doing it. I'm finally being honest with myself. This is what you need to do. You don't need to go and work out, or you don't need to go and sort that thing out. You don't need to speak to that person. No, you just need to sit the fuck down and be honest with yourself. Right? This comes first, man. First. Because who you are being when you're honest informs everything else. You get to be yourself naturally and normally and easily once you've been honest with yourself. Those things that we said that you don't need to do right now, you can do right after. But you don't want to be doing them inauthentically. You don't want to be doing them and spewing bullshit everywhere. No, man. You want to be your true self. This is where it starts. It starts with being self-honest. It starts with you just stopping the BS, man, and not hiding from those things. It is the last thing your ego will want to do, man. But when you really zoom out and you really, take a step back, man, you'll say, dude, I need to go and do those things I don't want to do. I need to do precisely those things that I don't want to do. Because those are the things that when we flip them around, allow me to be the person that I freaking dream about. The person that I'm scared to even think about. That's who you become when you start to be self-honest. And listen, dude, if you're stuck and you don't know where to start with this, you don't know what to do, hiring a coach is powerful. Because what a coach does is they hold space for you. You've got a container to be yourself. It's safe. It's a safe space. But as you're talking, the coach is using their intuition and listening. And if they're doing their job properly, they can tell who you really are. They can pick up on your authentic self. But if they're very good at what they're doing, they can hear incongruencies in you. Now, here is where you can either hide and avoid, or you can practice what we're talking about here, man, which is being honest. And you can lean in to what they're saying because they're probably pointing out something that will help you. But you need to have the balls to lean into that and to be honest about that. But it's not obvious to do this, man. It's not obvious to do any of this, especially not surrendering yourself or being really honest with yourself, because you have an ego and it's trying its best to preserve the sense of you. But listen, man, if you know that you are more than your ego, which you know you are, you can feel it, you're aware, then I have an invitation for you, man. Be honest with yourself. Do what we've spoken about today. At least be honest about the fact that you haven't been honest with yourself. Start there. Start there, man. Final thing, man, is if you resonate with me and you want me to help you personally, I do offer coaching and mentoring. If you'd benefit from that, you can see the link in the description, man. That'll be my website. Otherwise, man, we shall call it there. Dude, this is hard work, but I really acknowledge you for doing this, okay? It freaking pays off, all right? Take care, my friend. As always, lots of love and peace.